Hey, everybody. Hey, how are you? How are you? How are you? Yes, I'm coming to you a little early today, but those of you all who are here, I'm so excited to see you. Today is our 10-minute power powwow. And guess what? I have something so special for you today. I want you to come into the room. And today I'm talking to you about get the things you need by growing from your seeds. Get the things you need by growing from your seeds. And the reason why I wanted to have the extended version for all of you all who heard me talk about this today on an audio app is because there was so much amazing discussion as a result of it. And I wanted to just bring it to you. So I am coming to you live in my Facebook group, Coaching Cocktails and Conversations. Hey, everybody, LinkedIn and YouTube. And I want to really quickly, it's day 10, y'all. Did you think we would get here? I'm so excited. So if you are watching live, go ahead and let me know who you are and where you are writing in from, because I think that this is going to be one of the good ones, you all. Now, if you haven't been here, I'm Lolita E. Walker. I'm a certified life, leadership, and executive coach. I'm also a keynote speaker. I work with some of you all's organizations, and some of you all are my one-on-one clients right now. I am a two-time author. I'm a poet. I do so many things, but in this 10 minutes right here, it's all about pouring into you. It's all about leaving you a bit of coaching, cocktails, and conversations. Now, coaching is all about leaving you with a couple nuggets just to challenge your thinking. Whatever you can't use, leave it right there at the bus stop, because what we don't need is any additional weight on our shoulders. Then we have cocktails. Now, it's not about what you're sipping on. Don't worry. I know some folks in LinkedIn are like, what are you talking about? No, no, no. Sometimes it's really all about celebrating the greatness of who it is that you are. And that is what I give a cheers to. And then there's the juicy conversations that we are having right here. And you can choose to get in on this by going ahead and typing right there in the comments, okay? Or watching the replay, or leaving a message wherever form you're watching, whether it's inside my Facebook group, Coaching Cocktails and Conversations, Instagram, on whatever the last post that I had was, LinkedIn, or YouTube. Now, listen to this. I want to leave you with 4 key strategies on how you can begin to grow from the seeds that sometimes we don't even see. Now, this morning I was on an audio app and I have an hour segment every Thursday, 7 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to get in on that juicy discussion, come on in the room every Thursday, 7 a.m. with Breakfast with Champions. And I always talk transformation and shifting your mindset some type of way, because that's just what I do. So here we are. Get the things you need by growing from your seeds. Now, I brought on this powerhouse, Dr. Lisa M. Jones. Y'all, she is just so freaking dynamic. If you were on this morning, then make sure you let me know inside of the comments. But this is what I left you all with. And then she pushed in a bunch of different information as well, so that you guys could leave with some tangibles to walk away with. The G is about giving yourself enough light. Give yourself enough light. Don't forget that this is all about growing, okay? Give yourself enough light. And sometimes there's so much darkness around us that we're not able to see the light. But what if I told you that you are the light? What if I told you that the way you show up is how other folks will also attract themselves to you, is how other people behave, because you have already set expectations? Does that make sense? Absolutely. Give yourself enough light. That means positivity. That means flood yourself with positivity so that you remember that I am the light, right? I will walk into this thing. It's about a mindset. It's about walking, talking, and behaving differently, because you know that you're going to grow from the seeds that are already there. Now, if you're just now getting here and you're saying, what the heck are you talking about? You got to make sure you go back to the replay. But what I'm saying here today is that we are going to get the things we need by growing from our seeds. And I shared with you that G, right? The G was about giving yourself enough light. And that means sometimes you have to speak it into existence. Now, if you've been around my coaching cocktails and conversations, you've heard me also talk about this notion of talking to your future self. And when you can feel that, you walk, talk, and you behave differently. So that R was about reframing your container. You know, sometimes we have to set boundaries around ourselves, right? We have to set boundaries around ourselves so that we can control what's coming in, and then we can control what we're giving out, because sometimes we need to protect ourselves and sit in the power of our pause. When was the last time you did that? Sometimes your container around you really is to prevent you from leaping a little too early because you have to settle, feel the power in your pause. If you haven't seen my TEDx talk, then I talk about the power of embrace, act, and change and sitting inside of your momentary interruption. So make sure you check that out as well. Okay. This is about thinking, this reframing your container is also about thinking about what I call negative nouns, the people, places, and things that are inside of your space that are not helping you to propel beyond where you know that you should be. Today is about growing from the seeds that are around you. Now, that O, okay, we're going GROW, that O right there is about opening up to different type of seeds. I told a story this morning about how most of you all know, but I am running for an elected position in my district, Prince George's County District 9 for Board of Education. And I tell you that because there's seeds that are all around us, but sometimes we see only the seeds that fit into the box that we're in right now. And that could be a huge box because we're always open to our endless possibilities. But here's the thing right here is that if you asked me even 4 months ago if this is something that I wanted to do, the answer would have been absolutely not. No. But then when this woman started telling me what she sees in me and the value that I can bring, just simply based on the fact that I have shown up consistently and I'm sitting inside of these positions right now, she reminded me of my why. And then we had this amazing open discussion. That right there is about seeing seeds and looking differently because the seeds have already been planted. I am made for this right here. And I want you to know that I'm made for this right here. I have seeds all around me. And what if you expanded your mindset, because the G we just talked about was giving yourself light, right? What if you expanded your mindset and now you can start to see things differently and you're leaping into exactly where it is that you want to be? This is about growing the seeds that are always around, that are already around you. And then that W is about watering wisely. Is the water that you're water is it contaminated? Who do you have that is inside of your circle? I want you to think about these things, right? The GROW is how I want to power you today. Don't forget, this is all about a 10-minute power powwow. This is all about gifting you a bit of coaching, cocktails, and conversations. This is all about pouring into you just like this and you grabbing what it is that you need in order to power your day. It's more than motivation. It's more than inspiration. It is about giving you tangibles so that you can think differently and show up differently. This is about you growing because it is your season. This is about you standing in the power of who it is that you are because today is the day that you're going to choose to stand planted firmly on the soil that is your foundation. Does it make sense? I hope so because it makes perfect sense to me. I am so glad that you came in today. I want to leave you with my Be Free Creed. And feel free to write any comments that you all have inside of any of the forums to which you are seeing this today. You could be in my Facebook group, Coaching Cocktails and Conversations. Come on inside of the room. All right. I'd love to have you there. You could be in LinkedIn, and this is what you need in order to power your day today, working in your 9 and 5, and you remember, like, I am standing right here. So how am I going to grow with the seeds that are around me? How am I going to leverage the resources that are around me right now to propel beyond where I stand today? That could be inside of your PowerPoint, your next meeting that you're going to, your next board meeting, right? It could be any place that you're going in work, life, and home. What are you doing in order to leverage the seeds around you so that you grow? All right. The G. What was the G? It's get into the light, right? Give yourself this light. Give yourself enough light with positivity. The R was about reframing this container that is around you. Who's in your space? Who's in that container? The O was about opening yourself up, right? Opening yourself up to other types of seeds because sometimes we don't see that these seeds that are already there inside of our soil, we don't see them because we've already projected what the outcome is going to be. We've already said, this is working. I'm going to keep on doing this thing because it's working. If it ain't broke, then no fix it. But what if you could open yourself up to the other seeds that are right there? I love it. Oh, thanks, Roxanne. Roxanne said, yes, you make perfect, sis. The best 10 minutes. Yes, come on in the room, right? Power your day. And then that W is about watering wisely. Make sure the water that you are pouring in is not contaminated. We have no time for that. Let's choose how we're going to walk, talk, and behave every day. Here's the Be Free Creed, and you can get it for free right on my website, lolitawalker.com. It's right there. Just hit download. Don't need your email or anything, but it goes, believe in your strengths, and open your mind to now explore. Expect moments to have meaning, which will propel you to soar. Face your fears head on, yet hold them at bay. Then release what is not progressing you on today. Experience the unexpected, which you would normally let pass by, and then embrace the renewed you who is now free to fly. I hope I see each and every power woman that is here, each and every power man that is looking in. I want you to grab this for a power woman that you know, because this is really all about my September retreat. September 15th through the 19th. I want you to be there, all inclusive, 4 days. You cannot beat it. All right. If you like this, I'm pouring all the way in, and I've hired some experts that are going to come in and make this all inclusive retreat exactly what you need. Yes. Thank you, Roxanne. Roxanne said, thank you. Opening up. Yes. Opening up myself to other seeds has been the lesson for me this week. Come on. Claim it. Grab those seeds. They're right there. This is the thing, Roxanne, right? They're right there. And sometimes, aren't you like, this thing has been sitting in my face this whole time? Sometimes you got to laugh at it. You got to say, God, look at what you already did. You already had the plan. And it's me that I told somebody this the other day. I'm like, it's me that just saw. I was like, oh my gosh, it's been right here the whole time. And I didn't see it. You have to laugh sometimes, but when you see it, you got to make use of it. So I appreciate you, Roxanne, and for every other person that's listening in today. Let's keep in touch. I will be back and grab these 10-minute power powwows. Come on inside of the room at Facebook. Come on inside of the room, LinkedIn. Come on inside of the room, YouTube. See you soon. Bye.